New Year's Eve it's our biggest night of the year, so we're very busy getting ready for it, but we're very excited for it. You can request that car in the morning, finish getting ready, and then head out. And that reliability, I think, is what people really enjoy, as well as sort of the style that Uber said. You know, we always like to say we make our clients look like ballers, and you know, for only a few dollars more than a taxi, you're able to show up somewhere in a black car. And we've had great reception from people in Chicago. I think folks are really excited about the ability in some neighborhoods where it might be difficult to get taxis. I particularly hear from folks in Wicker Park and Bucktown, in Logan Square, in Ravenswood, in Edgewater, some of those communities, Hyde Park, where taxi service is not as consistent. Uber, with our black car service, we can provide them a reliable ride. The city of Chicago essentially proposed updates to the rules for limousines that would essentially make it illegal for Uber's business to operate here. What they do is they would prohibit limousines from charging by time and distance. And obviously that's a fundamental part of the way in which Uber's pricing structure works. And the reason that pricing structure is important is because it's what allows the accuracy and precision and the ability for you to really only pay for what you need, right? In a world where that type of pricing is not possible, I have to call up someone and they have to make a guess as to what that should be, and you're going to end up paying more because, of course, a company wants to be able to cover their costs. When I talk about Miami or Las Vegas, essentially those rules say that it's not okay for you to be able to get a limo in less than a certain amount of time or pay less than a certain dollar amount. And that obviously precludes us from operating, because what we're trying to do is get people a high quality ride at a good price in the fastest amount of time possible. The Taxi and Limousine Commission in New York actually announced that they were going to run a trial period for taxi apps, and so essentially allow what we were doing back in the fall to come back. And so we'll be back with Taxi in New York. The regulatory stuff, we'd prefer to not have these issues as well. We'd love to just be able to focus on operating our business, but we also believe that we're doing something that's fundamentally good for the citizens of all the cities that we're in. It's good for Chicagoans. It's good for the drivers in every city we're in. It's good for the drivers who run limo businesses and have a taxi business here in Chicago. And we think that innovation, the benefit it brings, it kind of makes it worth the while and the challenges along the way. And we're really excited now to have grown and be doing that in almost 24 markets.